I set on mid, trying to target this Varus. Can get a summoner spell, at least out of Godby.
Oh, perfect positioning. Oh, wait, flash forward.
Flash by Godby, yeah, flashes the wrong way, it seems, and there's the first blood picked up.
Super aggressive for now. Just push the lanes, chip down these towers slowly but surely, because then you get them a nice engage.
Arrow stood still, just tanked a hook, and now Pickham's gonna come back in, but here's the teleport coming in. A flank as well, and there comes Someday. The two-man knockup, and actually Arrow's still all right.
For now, just continue doing what you're doing on the side of LGD. No fights, though.
That big hiccup, though, down bottom lane.
Might be more in the bottom. Like, this matchup is so bad for him.
No! Goes down. Good stun, good everything. Great pickup by KT Rolster. It's getting worse and worse now. Maybe they can claw their way back in. It's certainly going to be a hard one, though. Score says, hello, that's going to be my scuttle. Unless Godby can stop that. Nope, not quite. Stun's coming through. Good damage. Score wants it anyway. They knock in TBQ. In comes Braum, and out goes LGD. That's going to be the kill. Wild Growth to secure it all. Godby's going to run. The knockup's going to hit.
The turret, first to level 11.
It might get more dangerous. Imp loses a lot of health here. Be careful. Stun's gonna land onto a minion. TBQ cannot hit the right target. PYL gonna be the first casualty, and a beautiful explosive cast means Elise will be next on the table.
And that's only one of the teleports. They can get it.
In the middle lane, Godby coming in.
This is gonna be a high armor Malphite. He just now lost the passive shield. 3 turret shots in. Not even difficult. A teleport for Acorn,
useless
but why?
teleport, even gonna cost him his life.
Useful for KT. They get his ulti. Now he's gonna fight Arrow. It's gonna be close. Arrow goes down, and finally, LGD get a kill. Far, it's been really pretty miserable for the man.
Honestly, I thought people were being a little too harsh on him at first, but
goodbye.
Yeah.
Suddenly, everyone's in the mid lane. Even some days roaming around top.
There's not a last whisper in sight. Well, there is one in sight. I see one right now. Godby's got one, but that's not gonna be enough.
The long-range knockup.
Yeah.
He implodes.
Godby will have his last whisper.
Funnily enough, I always debate the last item. Uh-oh, here we go.
Godby knocked against the cliff. He's got nowhere to go. Good damage on a Nagne. I mean, they can get some hits across, but the problem is
LG's side of the jungle is not their own. Here comes the answer of a defensive teleport.
Yeah, TBQ lands a flash stun and says, you know what, let's go for this one. In comes Acorn, and they're like, wait, why do we even do this? Has to ulti away. Someday's still chilled in the front lines, and wow, everyone's airborne like they love vitamin C. And down goes the turret, down goes the champions. KT going for the win on this one.
And someday you can tell, no fear in his heart.
Let go of Q too late. Not like it matters for too much here. Inhibitor's gonna be taken out easily. Oh my gosh, has to flash away, still goes down. This is catastrophic now for LGD.
What a route here from KT.
And we keep seeing the LGD did almost the opposite. They're like, okay, so we know you have now a Juggernaut composition. We're gonna try and run some poke and see if we can maybe get some towers early game and get the game rolling. But also the Hecarim pick coming in just meant that it was so easy for KT to stack a bunch of armor.
Against him down, that's it.
Even with the static shift hitting, he did 10% max health. PYL now down to 800. More attacks in, forced to flash away, but Nagne's gonna whimsy and say, no, I really want this one. Poked around though, here comes the team. Someday to the front line is already, there's the ulti in, locks up 2. And here comes the push, the knockup again on a Godby. So much is happening. The health bar is getting so low. The shutdown actually happens. Whoa, an overcommit from KT, and it does mean the 2 kills come back through.
Aaron gonna go down pretty easily though.
LGD have had 2 very bad champion selects in a row now, so that is something that definitely needs to be shored up. Acorn, I know, is one of the voices in that one. In fact, for a time, he was the actual coach of the team and literally just like led all those phases. But the second inhibitor, the top inhibitor, being laid bare. KT slowly gonna work this one down. TBQ can only throw a cocoon. There's the flash engage. They caught him. He's gonna flash out himself, but Someday's gonna return on this one. The chain of corruption comes across, but already 2 kills, now 3 kills picked up. Acorn jumps in, tries to pick up a little bit of something. Score will go down, but only the 1 kill. There's the A's. KT Rolster should be closing it out now. It only took him 31 minutes. KT 2-0 to start out their World Championship.
Dominating victory as well for them.
The champ selects, we had a lot of questions.
Yeah.
with what LGD were drafting, how little time they really had to win this game and how specifically they had to play it. And just too many mistakes from the start that allowed LGD to...
I mean, plus the in-game play there, we had the Varus die, pop both of the summoners very early, really far up in the lane against a Gragas. Meanwhile, the bottom play, you know, goes without mentioning, you know, how badly that turned around for them.
Unfortunate things here for LGD. But KT Rolster, of course, they have a very well-deserved bow here.
It opens up this group that people were referring to as the group of death so wide, because even when everyone was mentioning group of death, the most probable to be on the top for everyone was still LGD.
Yeah.
And they started out 0-2.
Yeah, I mean, LGD was the obvious #1. You can see Imp not happy with how the game exactly went. But LGD was the obvious #1, and it was, okay, it's probably KT Rolster versus Origin fighting for #2. Well, now it's probably KT Rolster and Origin fighting for #1.
For now, at least.
And, of course, we will see TSM face Origin that very next game. And the thing is,